What is up, race fans? My name is Owen, and welcome back to the Ben Fender podcast. And in this one, I will be reviewing the Canadian Grand Prix, my home Grand Prix, from the Gilles Villeneuve track in Montreal. So, it was raining, so it was a wet start to the race. There was kind of off and on showers basically throughout the whole event. So, getting to the race, Zhou Guanyu and Valtteri Bottas, both the Saubas, had a pit lane start. Then Esteban Ocon got a 5-place grid penalty for colliding with Pierre Gasly in Monaco. He got this because he didn't serve his penalty that he got in Monaco. So getting to the actual race, George Russell and Max Verstappen were on the front row. Russell was pole position. Russell leads the initial start. Then Daniel Ricciardo got a 5-second time penalty for a false start. When they showed the replay of it, I don't think he jumped to start. They only showed it from his perspective. Well, from Ricardo's perspective in the car. I didn't see him move, but he might have stopped a little over the sensor, so they thought he false started. But they didn't show like a side view of him if he moved at all, which is that so sucks for Danny Rick on that, but nothing you can really do. After that, a little while later, Norris takes second from Verstappen. Then Norris takes the lead. Then Verstappen immediately took second as Russell fell to third. Then Logan Sargent hits the wall, bringing out the first virtual safety car, and Sargent is out of the race. During the safety car, Hamilton passed Alonso in the pits. They were having a good battle for fifth. It was like fifth and sixth, so they're having a good battle basically all race up until that. They basically finished the race close, next to each other, but they had a good race throughout the whole thing. After that, Verstappen takes the lead when Norris pit. Then Alex Albon spins. Or no, he doesn't spin. Albon splits Daniel Ricciardo and Esteban Ocon at one of the chicanes. He passed two people in basically one corner, which I don't know how he did it. He split in between them. It was insane. That was one of the best moves I've seen all season, honestly. After that, Charles Leclerc had to retire his car because of an engine issue, so he is out of the race. From the highs of winning at Monaco to the lows of DNFing in Canada. In Montreal. Unfortunate. After that, Norris stays out and takes the lead. After a little while later, Verstappen takes the lead. Then Russell takes second from Norris. Norris takes second from Russell. Then Sergio Perez spins and hits the wall. He ended up driving it back to the pits, but he destroyed his whole rear wing, and so he is out of the race. After that, Carlos Sainz spins and collects Alex Albon, who makes contact with the wall. Both of them are out. And this brought out the second safety car. A little while later, getting to the latter stages of the race, Russell and Piastri make contact, going through one of the chicanes for, I think there was fourth position or something like that, like third or fourth, which dropped Russell back behind Hamilton, but then Russell kind of flew ahead, and then Piastri kind of dropped after that. After that, Yuki spins through another one of the chicanes, but he ends up getting going, ends up losing like 6 spots or something like that. And with that being said, Max Verstappen holds on for the win. So the top 5 were Max Verstappen, Lando Norris, George Russell, Lewis Hamilton, who got the fastest lap, then Oscar Piastri rounds out the top 5. All right. Also, Lance Stroll finished 7th in his home race. One of my fellow countrymen who I don't. Some races I don't want him to be, but with the performance he had today, I'm fine with it. After that, the driver of the day was Lando Norris. And yeah, all in all, I enjoyed this race. It was a lot more chaotic with the whole rain happening, the DRS being enabled, disabled, then disabled again throughout the whole race. It's like off and on. Then the whole who's going to go on to the slick tires right before the rain started up again. It was pretty wild, I have to say. But I liked it. So I'm going to give this race, I'm going to say an 8.5 out of 10. Oh, definitely a good race. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. One thing, Russell and Piastri had to go to the stewards after the race, but to my knowledge right now, nothing's going to happen with it. Russell got off scot-free. There was nowhere for Piastri to go when they made on the contact there, so I don't really know. Well, with that being said, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, as well as go check out my other channels, one being my main of Fan Rantan, and the other one being a D&D one that is under the Boundless Shores. Please go check those guys out, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.